So I've been asked to spend about 10 minutes to give you some highlights on what our brand new Revenue Assurance for Data Masterclass is all about. So a lot of people have been asking, what is this Revenue Assurance for Data and what is a Masterclass? So we wanted to take a few minutes to give you some introduction to the concepts and let you know what we're going to be offering in this offering. So the class is all about data. Our industry is undergoing a major revolution. Voice revenues are down and data revenues are up. But unfortunately, we're finding out that billing for data is a very different animal than billing for voice used to be. So all of the things that we learned about SS7 networks and billing for durations and roaming and interconnect are no longer valid. And now we have a whole new set of products and services with a whole new set of financial controls that we have to generate. So first of all, in this class, what technologies are we going to cover? We'll cover 3G, Wi-Fi, DSL and fiber, 4G LTE, next generation networks, and WiMAX. So all of the up and coming data network environments, all of the properties for different data deliveries that you're all working with are all going to be included. So who should attend? Well, the first group, probably the biggest group, are the people that are 3G carriers, people that are voice GSM and they're now getting into data. Or they've been in data for quite a while, but they haven't been putting all of their controls in place equal to what they're doing for voice. So if your CFO is starting to worry about data leakage, and if leakage incidents are increasing, if the data has not enough controls, and if management's getting nervous, then this is the first place you want to come to take care of and address that. The second group are consultants and external auditors. If you're looking to get a competitive advantage, if you're looking to get information about the latest best practices and information about the latest case studies and issues from global leaders in data delivery, then this class will give you the information that you need to help you win that next contract and deliver extra value to your customers. If your network team has deployed 4G and you don't know what that means, if the 4G is there and you're saying, I think there's some revenue assurance involved with this, but I'm not sure what it is, this is the class that will give you the heads up. This is the class that will let you know what's coming and what you're going to have to do about it, and it'll help you to get ready so that you're not caught flat-footed when the leakage and the revenue risks start to emerge. If you're hearing terms like PCRF, DPI, PCEF, NGN, and IMS, and you're nervous, well, that's a good thing, and that's proof that you need to come to this class, because these are all terms that you shouldn't only know what they mean, you should know how they're going to apply to your revenue assurance job and to the security of your company's revenues. So if you work for a wire telecom, a fiber, a cable, or a hybrid carrier, if you're worried about next generation network deployment and the next generation of billing and policy assurance for your line of business, then this class is where you need to be as well. And finally, if you work for a VNO, an OTT, a cloud solutions developer, or a value-added services developer, if you're developing apps, or if you're in any kind of next generation business operations or outsourcing, this class will be perfect for you because this helps you to understand how to fit your products and services into the infrastructures that your customers are struggling with. And if you're an experienced revenue assurance analyst or manager, if you've got your standard finance, audit, and revenue assurance certification and you're looking for more, if you're looking for where do I get my next level of training, how do I bring my career up to where the future is going to be for me in my profession, then this is the class for you. We've created this class specifically for you. So this is the Revenue Assurance for Data Masterclass. It is a 40-hour intensive program. It covers the critical new controls, new issues for the assurance of data networks. We have a new set of methodologies, a new set of controls, a new set of issues that you need to be aware of when you move into an all data environment. We're going to include 3G GPRS, 4G LTE, next generation networks from the cable, fiber, and DSL side. We're going to look at Wi-Fi, HETnets, home spots and hotspots, which are the new generation of services that all carriers are dealing with. We'll look at fixed LTE, fixed WiMAX, internet, new generation of IPX and GRX carriers, and the leased line and corporate cable business. So, the age of data has arrived. Our revenues from voice are going down faster and faster. Our dependence on data is going up. A recent white paper study said that telecoms will lose $140 billion in voice revenues and text revenues to OTT carriers in the next 12 months. That's a lot of money to lose, and we're going to have to make it up from the data side. And that means a whole bunch of new revenue assurance controls and billing issues. So billing and revenue assurance are at the heart of this battle, and they're a critical key to the success of your operator. So you have to understand the game if you're going to win, and this is the class to give you the playbook. So what are we going to cover in the class? First of all, we're going to learn about the new generation of data radio components. 3G radio, the 4G radio, Wi-Fi radio, WiMAX. We're going to talk about securing radio access and the controls and a new set of methodologies called cell mapping. And we're going to not only talk about how to do it, but why it's critical to revenue assurance in this new data world. Then we're going to look at the data wire side, the cable, fiber, DSL. Look how they're deployed, and look how they interact with the radio side. We'll look at the integration of Wi-Fi and cable with 3G and 4G networks, and the emergence of het nets and home spots, what they are, how they work, and the impact they have on our business. And, of course, the all-new rate planning and pricing lifecycle that's being created by the new marketing and product developers. We're going to look at the new jobs within the data ecosystem, the new pricing and policy lifecycle, policy controls and assurance, and the new roles and responsibilities for revenue assurance. We have a new methodology called rate plan decomposition, which helps the revenue assurance analyst and the billing person to understand what the data products are offering and what needs to be assured. So if you're in data billing and assurance, there's a whole new generation of products and appliances. We have 4G PCRF, what's coming and what to do about it, DPI, firewalls, steering, the NGN, the MPLS, and cloud dimensions. Data roaming is another environment where we're going to see a lot of change and a lot of fraud risk and a lot of leakage. So with the new generation of 3G, 4G, Wi-Fi, hybrid roaming, there's a whole boatload of global Wi-Fi carriers that are looking to replace us as the roaming choice of customers. So Wi-Fi roaming is taking over the industry, and it's something that we need to be aware of and understand how to integrate with. And finally, you need to understand the new generation of products, the OTTs, the M2Ms, the VNOs, and the IMSs, what they are, how they work, where the risk is, and how to assure them. So if you're involved in the telecoms industry today, and if you're an experienced revenue assurance professional, if you're a certified GRAPA member, if you are involved in one of the new generation of data carriers, fiber carriers, OTT, VNO carriers, this is a masterclass that's for you. So this is a very advanced class. If you're new to telecoms or if you're new to revenue assurance, we strongly recommend that you begin with the finance, audit, and revenue assurance program. But if you've got that, or if you're sure you can take it, if you have good data technology experience, then this class is going to give you a huge step forward into your mastery of the new generation of products and services. So if you're looking to keep up in the ever-changing world of datacomms and telecommunications, this class will help you get involved with the solution, compare notes with other professionals, and get the leading edge that you need to be successful in revenue assurance for the new data environment.